I've been trying to record this video for like 10 minutes now, and fireworks just keep going off outside my house because of everybody and their mother freaking throwing fireworks. So if you guys hear explosions in the background, those are fireworks. But anyway, let's get to this freaking video. It has now been about a week and a half since the Tower of God anime ended its first season. I'm glad to see most of us made it out alive, not being able to watch the new episode. And for those who lost themselves in a deep depression for not being able to watch Tower of God, well, we are getting God of High School in a couple weeks. That's something to look forward to. It's not exactly the same, but hey, it's a tournament and it's based on a webtoon, which will be the next Crunchyroll original, so hey. If you guys remember the week Tower of God ended, 2 videos came out on the channel concerning the next season. First was a video about the synopsis for the story of season 2, and the next was an alleged release date, and that has not yet been confirmed. If you want to check them out, they're right in the video cards. One should have popped up while I was just talking, and of course it is on the channel page as well. But the question remains, how long do we have to wait to hear Crunchyroll actually announce the second season, or even tell us when exactly we'll be getting to watch season 2 episode 1? It's a question a lot of people desperately want answered, since people couldn't contain themselves and started reading the webtoon immediately after season 1 ended. But this website, known for listing anime release dates and other information, happened to put out an article, and I actually found what they said about the release date pretty interesting. So it starts out by talking about the background of the author and how Tower of God got started, but then it says, on the original Korean platform, Tower of God is considered the most profitable project. It is known that from the date of the first publication of the webtoon, it is the lead among the rest of the comics. Moreover, Tower of God has an interesting record. One of the chapters received more than 1.8 million comments. What is this talking about? Only about the popularity of the project, which with the release of the anime is only gaining momentum around the world. If you don't get the significance of these statements, it's the fact that the popularity of a webtoon like this is pretty unheard of, and it's a no-brainer that Crunchyroll chose this as their first webtoon to bring into anime. But it also relates back to what I said in a previous video where I talked about how popular the anime had become on Crunchyroll platforms like the Crunchyroll app and their much bigger app Verve. But they decided to use something most people don't tend to use, and that's something called math. Yeah, they put all the numbers together to try to figure out what the release date would be. They said, a little more math and observation, the fact that it is planned to release an anime adaptation was officially announced in August 2019 at the Seoul Comic-Con conference. The first series was released on April 1st, 2020. That is, the process of creating the series took 8 months. They go on to say, concerning the studio schedule, it is likely for it to take that exact amount of time to release from the announcement of the date for season 2. So if it was announced in April, then the release date would be set for something like November. But we know it wasn't announced in April, so obviously it's not going to be November. The problem I have is that in the last video, the release date was for about half a year from now. So if they do in fact have it planned for that date, then they must already be in production and have decided to hold back the release date for some reason. But let's say if they had announced that date when season 1 literally ended, everything would have lined up perfectly according to this math. But let me know what you guys think. I would appreciate it if you have to like before you go. My name's Konjik, and I'll talk to you in the next video.